Breaking now here at 4:30, we are continuing to follow those new details unfolding in West Charlotte. This is a live look at West Charlotte High School, where school officials tell us that an argument over a backpack between several students outside the school started all of this. It happened just after 2 o'clock this afternoon.
How many of you guys heard of this? How many of you guys heard of this? And I know you know why you didn't hear of it. You know why you didn't hear about this. Yeah, that's why. So, we know who did this. I'm going to continue to bring you these, man, to show you the level of how much this happens. They claim to care about these. We care about these schools. They don't care about these school shootings. They don't care. They only care when you know who does it. And they can blast it all on the CNN and MSNBC and the Young Turks and talk about gun control and supremacy and all this crap. They can't do none of that. And plus, they don't want to alienate their base. Sun sisters vote 97% for the Democratic Party. 97%. No one's even close. No other group is even in the ballpark for any group. Even conservatives, they don't have anybody who votes for them even more than like 60%. I think glacier glider females voted like 56% for Trump, and then like glacier glider males voted like something like 58 or 60%, but 97%, and you won't get on TV and show how their sons is shooting up and having shootings at their schools all over the country every day? Yeah, that's going to work.
It happened just after 2 o'clock this afternoon.
And police say when that fight ended, one student decided to take out a gun and pulled the trigger. Right now, it appears that no one was hurt by the gunfire. CMS Superintendent Ernest Winston says this whole incident is unacceptable.
What happened today?
Oh, Bill Duke, look. You know you done messed up, right? You know you done messed up, right?
What happened today is not a reflection of the hard work that takes place on West Charlotte's campus. Today's incident is yet another example of issues that originate in our community that make their way onto our school campuses.
And we're taking you back live to the scene of West Charlotte High School. We do have crews there gathering more information about what exactly unfolded. So keep it right here. We're going to have another update for you at the top of Fox 46 News at 5.
Breaking now at 6, shots fired on the campus of West Charlotte High School. Tonight, parents want to know what's being done.
Why won't they just go ahead and put a metal detector in the school to stop this mess?
Gold teeth, about 7 gold chains looking like Mr. T. Why don't you? Well, no, she can't do that. Listen, I was about to say stop voting Democrat, but they get a lot of goodies with them Democrats. A lot of goodies, man. And listen, man, kids got to eat, man. Kids got to eat. But I don't think the Republicans will shut all that off cold turkey. I think they'll give you a grace period with that stuff. All that free stuff from the government. But, yeah, man, the metal detector ain't going to work as long as you keep voting Democrat. Metal detector's a Band-Aid, man. Why is it never what y'all can do? It's always what somebody else can do.
Tonight, parents want to know what's being done.
Why won't they just go ahead and put a metal detector in the school to stop this mess?
Police say it all stemmed from a fight over a book bag. A student pulled out a gun. At least one shot was fired.
We see young people resorting to violence far too quickly.
Superintendent Ernest Winston urging parents to have tough conversations with their kids.
And as a community, we have to have a call to action to say no more. This is unacceptable. We will not allow this to happen.
What's the odds of that happening, bro? You got your Sunman police chief behind you. You the Sunman superintendent. The mayor's a sister. The city council's a bunch of sisters. Everybody over here is of the sun.
And thank you so much for joining us here for the news at 6. I'm Vanessa Rufus.
And I'm Fred Shropshire. Here's what we know right now about today's shooting on the campus of West Charlotte High School. Police tell us all of this happened outside the building. CMPD maintains that no one was shot. They just announced in the last 5 minutes, however, one person was hurt, but not from gunfire. At this hour, police have still not made any arrests. Today's shooting comes after the discovery of several weapons on that campus this school year, including 2 just last week. Brandon Goldner kicks off our team coverage this half hour live at West Charlotte High School.
So, Brandon, parents are understandably frustrated, and they want to see some actual change, right?
That's right, Vanessa and Fred. It's the same theme that we saw last week when we came here for 2 guns found on school campus. And again, from parents saying they want to see actual changes that they can see with their eyes, particularly when it comes to metal detectors and wands at the school. Superintendent Ernest Winston says changes are coming. He says that safety work group that he first announced about a month ago, they're coming out with recommendations this Friday. He says that they have upped their random security screenings, and it's been a success. But parents and grandparents, again, from last week and today, they're debating whether it's safer to simply leave.
Really don't want to take her out of school. I would love to see her graduate from West Charlotte just as well as my other family members have, but it's scary. It's scary that they saying they're going to work and they're not.
CMS students are safe in our schools. And I will say that unequivocally. And I will tell you, as a parent of 2 CMS students, if I did not feel safe, if I did not feel our schools were safe, then I might make a different choice.
The superintendent also announced that in the coming weeks, they'll come out with an app that will allow students to anonymously report any issues or weapons on campus. Live outside West Charlotte High School, Brandon Goldner, WCNC Charlotte.
Brandon, thank you.
And we heard Brandon allude to this in his report, but let's break down the specifics. So CMS records show at least 8 guns have been found this school year, and that does not include today's incident at West Charlotte High School. We see here a timeline of all those discoveries, including 3 discovered on a single day back in August. The most recent case there at West Charlotte High School, those 2 guns that were found in the parking lot this past Thursday. Want to continue our team coverage here. Our Nate Morabito joins us now with CMPD's latest effort to control the gun problem at these local schools.
Nate, what solutions are on the table from a police standpoint?
It's a great question. Really, the only thing new police committed to today is upping the reward money for tips about guns on campus. Chief Johnny Jennings joined the CMS superintendent outside West Charlotte today. He said the Crime Stoppers reward would jump from up to $250 to up to $500 for any tips that lead to the confiscation of a gun.
We hope that will at least give some more incentive for students to, not just the students, but all people to give information when they feel like there's a gun on campus so that we can properly investigate that and continue to keep our students safe.
And listen to this. Of the now 23 guns found on CMS campuses this school year, about a third of them were reported stolen. The chief says kids need to understand if they're caught with one, there will be consequences, but...
Consequences? Yeah, right. Come on, dude. How did he say that with a straight face? There'll be no consequences for these Sun teens. That whole prison pipeline thing is a joke. Ain't no prison pipeline. Ain't no school to prison pipeline. And the only time is a school to prison pipeline is after your 45th arrest. Then they might send you through the pipeline. Before that, you going home to mommy after every single time you get arrested, regardless of what you do, unless you kill somebody. And everybody here on this channel knows it. Hit one if you know that here. Other people don't know it. You'd be shocked at how many people don't know this. The school to prison pipeline. The son teens go to school and they just funnel them right into the prison. You're right.
And listen to this. Of the now 23 guns found on CMS campuses this school year, about a third of them were reported stolen. The chief says kids need to understand if they're caught with one, there will be consequences, but no consequences yet today. No arrests at West Charlotte right now.
All right. Thank you, Nate. Still troubling indeed. And we'll continue to stay on top of this.